Hello and welcome to Scholar Coaching. If you'd also like to participate, follow the link below and access the replay inbox. In there, go ahead and drop your replay file, ball chasing link, or YouTube video of you playing your preferred game mode, and mention your competitive rank or 6-man's rank if possible. If any of this doesn't make any sense to you while watching the video, feel free to follow up on my Scholar School of Learning series in my video playlist. We go over all the basic ideas and general rotations that are talked about in these replay analysis. Thank you, and I hope you enjoy.
Get a nice little kickoff loss to Mayhem or to Wolf from Mayhem. Crystal cuts over, gets the chip, nice. A little aggressive on Mayhem here. This is a pretty tough situation here. It's like this could turn into a trust play at the same time. The pass isn't really direct enough. If we did want to trust play this, we'd want to get Crystal's like pass to be in this range right here. And then Mayhem coming in to shoot this. Anything less than that, and basically want Mayhem to hold third. That way we just give him the touch, and then we reset on Mayhem, so Crystal gets the demo, and then we get Mayhem the solo play afterwards, right? And so as this comes in, and Mayhem tries to commit to this overall shot instead of just stopping. You know, they get an awkward touch here, and then we get Wolf on the cut, and then Mayhem's too close to actually read Anonymous. But instead, if he waited, chip, over, and, you know, direct engagement, or waited for the clear out this way, could have cleared up to Crystal, gone for another demo, or so on and so forth, kept long-term pressure. Overall, you guys aren't doing too bad because they're not getting a great clear to extension either, or anything like that, so you guys are keeping good pressure on this. You're definitely not double committing, which is a huge part of this as well. Good job on that. Nice third. Love the Mayhem third line. Don't go inside the net there, but good job repositioning a little bit and just rebuilding momentum. We don't need Crystal to rotate out here yet, right? It'd be much smoother for Mayhem just to make sure he dodges the demo on barricade. And then Crystal just stays in midfield here for the drop. And then now we bring Mayhem in from here using less boost, simpler line, much easier and more reliable to get. Even if they pass that mid or shot it, we'd have someone covering that. When you're third here, and you can identify your third because you have two people on the same side, right? Mayhem and Wolf, neither one of them defending net. So you want to stay third here. There's your breakthrough. Here's Barricade's dunk, and then now you're in, right? Or now you're in. Or now you're turning in. And you get any of these 50s, any of these challenges, any of these dunks, right? Any of these reads. The fly is immortal. I know, it really is. Anyway, we don't need you that aggressive. No one's passing to you. I mean, there's a chance that someone could pass to you, but in this situation here, Wolf wasn't like ready for it, ready to go. He had to turn around, wait. Anonymous taking just as good of a 50 as he is, right? And generally, if they do get the breakthrough, they're just going to shoot this, right? If he did have the pass to you, how easy and how reliable is it for him to actually get a pass heading this way into this and get that ball to somehow come out here? It's a low chance. His pass is going to be here, like at best, which means that Mayhem could easily just wrap in and go get that at about the same pace that you could, you know? And if you're here aggressive and he gets dunked, that's just a goal. And even where you are right now, if he gets dunked by Barricade, that's just a goal. There's no coverage of third. No one's really passed to you, Crystal. You can't be going for there like that, right? So for all of you, if you see both your two at the same side like that, that's 1 and 2. Go back to 3, hold it, right? And then especially if you have like Mayhem on the cut and you're third, and maybe you stepped out a bit, so you reposition, and then Mayhem cuts here, you're back in, boom. You have so much time, you get the free clear. There's no panic. You can trust your teammate. You had all the time to think about it, register, or the same way you took a challenge earlier and guaranteed it way earlier before that ever happened. Through, over, Wolf, nothing. Mayhem doesn't leave. Crystal leaves. Okay. Attempt. I'll level a little bit farther on the third here, right? Whether if it's Mayhem or Crystal, Mayhem could have gone back post out this way, in, facing in, 12, you know, facing in here, boom, cross, up, easy line, keeps the pressure. Or, Crystal being 30 is fine too, as long as you guys comment you splitting like you are, so that's fine. I just love you to be a little bit slower. Stop here. Here's the hit. You're up. Boom. Right? Much better line. Easier for power. Much easier for control as well. Get Wolf up on the attempt. I'd love as well here if Crystal gets this hit forward. I'd much prefer if we just give up the shot on Wolf and instead Wolf waits to the counterattack. Lets them just take it. And then now we get the free hit from here from Wolf with a 100 boost rather than Mayhem making a pass to nobody. Right? And then if this did go to end up being free like they whiff it, why don't we just have Mayhem stay upfield? And then it's just a free goal because he's going to get the catch here on the shot on net. We don't need this shot to be insanely powerful, have crazy momentum. We just need someone here, right? So it makes no sense to have Wolf come in there, especially when it's not even a free ball. It wasn't a pass to him. He has to race them to a ball that's their advantage. It makes no sense. Crystal up, over, through, okay. Mayhem slows down, nice. Wolf over, okay. Love the spacing on Mayhem here. A little bit farther, a little bit slower to start. So when you can, after this 50 wins, reverse out, then drive in to go through post line here. Then you're just that little bit farther back, makes the clear that much easier, gets a nice pass upfield. Overall, good job having the distance to actually get the touch and cross it over. That's fine. Not ideal, but it's okay. We prevented the goal. Wolf or somebody needs to get out to third. If Crystal is back post here and the ball crosses over, then generally you want to do the 1-3 swap. So Wolf here is extension. Mayhem chases across 3 to 1 overall to get this through. We expect Crystal to come here. As extension, Wolf, when it crosses over, you go back to 3. It's a worst case scenario motion, right? 3 comes up to 1. Mayhem made the hit. 1 out into extension. We want to get that motion here as a worst case scenario. Even if this ball bounces over and Crystal takes it, Mayhem would peek at 3rd, go back out to 2 in the over center swap as we get 3 to 1, and then you as extension would see the over center swap, knowing that no one can really pass to you anyway, so you go back to 3, so we can get a close side 2 where it is passable, right? For Crystal. Anyway, so get you back to 3rd here, Wolf. That'd be great. Lock yourself down. Push up slowly. Here's Anonymous's overall read on Crystal. Eventually, bang, or Mayhem shows up a second, which is fine. Either way, 3rd coming around this way goes for the bounce. You go up here, or you go up the sidewall like you did because you wanted to stay the far side. Because you would have been in the idea of 3rd for that I was aiming for. You'd have been 3rd here, right? Back post, in, drive up casually, waiting for the Anonymous clear. Boom, comes across. You come up the wall like this. You go up. You do your exact same thing, get the exact same hit, or better, maybe because it's easier in some ways, harder in others. Either way, get the same idea. You go bailing out, right? We overcenter swap in the same idea. Go to 3rd here, Wolf, right? Same idea. 1 and 2 in the corner. Grab yourself around, back post in. Let them play this together. Line up. There's the clear. Now you push up to same side 3rd. Wait for the overall counter clear from Barricade. Take your time. Mayhem's up, drops it. There's the chip. You can come in here now for this. Punish that, or wait for Crystal to come in, and you could go mid. If Crystal has a free touch on it especially. Same idea, right? Holding the 3rd to come across, that's fine. Get the 3rd here, through, round, up, shot, nice. Crystal around, Wolf 3rd. Again, I'd love to see a little more spacing. Bubble out to face in as you cross the center line, not to come straight across. That way, if this ends up coming through, you have a shot on net, not a hit towards the corner, right? You just adjust the angle a lot by doing that. Crosses over, you let Mayhem take. Again, bubble out, come direct out from post lines, then face in around this way like that. Then you have a challenge, or you're already back post, so this saves a lot easier, pushing into the corner where it's safer, not above you where you have to get an awkward redirect. Through, over, bum. Wolf, Crystal too aggressive to start, right? Again, 1 and 2 in the corner, slow 3rd. There's the 50. Take your time a little bit on it. Wolf cuts. Honestly, if you had the challenge there, that would have been fine as well. I guess because like you guys didn't really know whose ball this was in your standard. So coming through, right, your 3rd, the ball does fail here in its own way. So if you're pushing up and you took this clear for the team as 3rd, that would be fine. But you guys got to make sure you identify here for your team and whoever's 2nd here, what quantifies as a best case and worst case. Because this ball is in front of Wolf too. Especially if Wolf landed and recovered a little bit more heading midfield, this is a great clear and counterattack opportunity for Wolf that would usurp your own hit here, Crystal. So as a team, try to decide, guys, for 2nd and for 3rd, what exactly is a worst case, what's a best case. And especially if you get a simple 2nd man adjustment to where he's covering this and Crystal's covering the net first, if the ball goes anything less than that pass here, then we can get a rotation and 3 to 1 motion here, getting us the ball in the corner, and any shots on net are still covered by Crystal's motion. We can always show up late to corner, but we can't show up late to midfield, and we can't show up late to mid, or to net, sorry. And so if we show up late to mid, then they get the shot over both of us, and that's a free goal. If we show up late to net, and it ends up getting shot over one of us, right, that's also a free goal because we're late. But if we're on time to this, at least, we can always save the shot. And if we're late to this, they dribble and they flick it over you, right? So you can't be late to either. Those are the 2 main priorities. As extension Wolf, you should go to mid first. And the recovery here, you challenge through, whatever. Just drop, to make sure you land to the right, facing midfield towards this 12, right? Then you drive straight in. Boom, pop, you're up. You pop it off to Mayhem there, quick and easy. And that's a nice little counterattack. You keep the pressure on Anonymous. Anyway, we get Crystal there for the 31. Wolf goes to the bump a little bit. Low 50 through. We don't have an extension for them, right? If Crystal breaks through here and ends up having a passing opportunity somewhere, let's say it goes bop, bop, and then Crystal comes in and pops it off backboard like so. Who gets this pass first? Wolf, who can turn and do this? Or Mayhem, who has to wait for Wolf to rotate and then can come in and do it, right? Obviously Wolf, right? The guy that just took the challenge. Extend. You have a team that's all the way back. Look at this deep 3rd. Look how great this is. Look how defensive oriented that Mayhem's position is. This is great. Play for this. Have Wolf cut in. Be involved in the midfield, right? Pop. Now we wait for Anonymous. And then think about this. If this ball's too high, they bang it like so. And we have Mayhem ready to go. The whole time, right here is 3rd. Locked down. They bang this. 100 boost right here, or Wolf right here, with how much boost he got. He's got 100 because he got side boost. Cool. So, think about this. Ball goes like this. Do we want the guy with the 100 boost right here, or the guy with the 100 boost right here? Which one's more effective? Which one's more effective for this hit? That should be enough argument. Literally this guy, right? So leave Mayhem out, let Wolf cut. When they bang this, Mayhem gets a free counterattack, and that's an open net. That's a free goal right now if we just get one shot on it right now. That's why holding that third is really important. The sooner you can counterattack, the sooner you punish for that rotation time. The sooner you get the goal, the sooner overall pace through. Right? Wolf comes around. If you are going to go third Wolf, that's fine. Just make sure you play defensive mindset. Worst case scenario. Keep yourself relatively covered. Don't pre-flip through mid. Drive out, away from barricades hit. Come around this way. Fast, simple, bang up to Mayhem. We'd have Crystal back at third, right? Over center swap. Crystal extension to 3. Mayhem cut. We get the bang. Mayhem available. Or we get the pass. Or Mayhem goes up this way. We get the redirect. I don't care how you guys play it from there. Just make sure you get that 3-to-1 motion sooner, more effectively, if safer. No one's passing you in that big inning there, Wolf, so I don't know why you're pre-flipping into mid. Bang. Mayhem. Nice. Wolf goes second. Crystal back to back post. Misses the touch. Unfortunate. A lot of trust here for Wolf. Slow down a second, right? Crystal just took a challenge. Keep that in mind, guys. When this happens, boom. There goes Crystal high in the sky. If you are going to go second, you need to peek at third first in the over center swap, then come into second, then get your clear from here, right? Or stop it near post if you would like. Stop, wait 2, 1, 2, then come in and then get your clear, right? If you give yourself that 2-second count for Crystal's recovery, right? 1001, 1002, before, basically the challenge, at least the next challenge, basically, you're basically good. And that's free. I like the third here on Crystal. This is pretty effective. A little aggressive here because then Aiden can get it over you, right? You gotta play for absolute failure as third in general because the person playing for success is really gonna be Wolf for Mayhem. If Mayhem's doing an early rotation and if you're covered back to this 12 right here by now and was already heading out, we could bring you in as a second man, and that would be fine. And then you can play for absolute success, which then would lead to a goal here or an opportunity to shoot, because then you wouldn't have to turn around. You can just wait for failure, boom, right? Or you can dunk him or go for the read. Right, coming in aggressive, boom, up, take the 50, maybe a shot on net. Really tough to say. Honestly, it's not really going to pay out very often. It's much better for you just to wait his third, let them bang, then you're in, and you counterattack here instead. And then Wolf, if Demo's barricade with the recovery time, because Wolf would have been recovering down around Demo barricade, that's an open net, that's a free goal. So there's a range of opportunities for that. Take the 50 over, bam, goes up, gets a chip to nobody, understandable. The bubble line here is fine. How early did you rotate? Right here. Yeah, it's just pretty okay. It'd be better for you to hold momentum. And if you use it a little bit later, coming in for more direct line, that's nice. And then between Wolf and Crystal, it'd be great if one of you just decides who's going to third and who's extending. If Crystal just took the challenge here, then Wolf should just commit to third. Just go straight out immediately. And then Crystal just focus on recovering back into mid to force barricade shot or to dunk that, or to really beat him to that shot if you can. The recovery could be really difficult, so I'm not going to expect you to beat them. But you at least force them for the shot. And then Wolf, as you're coming to third, remember, right? Your third, oh my god, the wave dash got you. The wave dash got you. You should have that safe all day. Good job catching it, Crystal. Mayhem over. Touch, through, Wolf, nice. Good try. 50, nice. Back pass, almost. Keep your third spaced. If it's a back pass or anything, it doesn't matter. The spacing helps a lot because it gives more room for error too. Slow down, stop. There's no shot going under the net. You don't need to boost and you don't need to go anywhere. Let Wolf back pass. Bang, in, up, shot. Right? He will bring the ball to you. That's the objective there for a back pass. You don't need to close the gap. The ball will come to you. If the enemy shoots it, the ball's coming to you. As third, you're always going to be getting that defensive mindset, focusing on how do you get the ball back to you, right? Not how do you close the gap, how do you get the ball back to you? And then you close the gap. Anyway, Mayhem up, Wolf there, Crystal in midfield, right? We have 2 extensions, 2 seconds. No one playing third. At this point, we got to make sure we get those comms in there. If Wolf's going for demo, and the goal here is the solo play, then I want Crystal to be a little bit slower here, maybe right here, or same side right here, letting him take over, playing this short side third right here instead. This shot, like, as it comes through, if Wolf got the demos, then, like, you're just extra. And if Wolf doesn't get the demos, then now they have an open net on your net, right? If they just beat you to this ball. Great job on Mayhem the recovery. But at the same time, we can also just make sure that they get the save and then you just get the counter clear right here, right? Or in the same way, if you're third to start with this, where I was putting you, chip, bang, up, read, shot. Free goal, if you'd like. That's a tough read though, so I wouldn't expect you to do that. But you can, if you want to. Through, over, chip, nice, Crystal, chip, okay? Again, Mayhem's extending. Wolf isn't going to third, right? If Mayhem's going to same side, right? 1, 2 on your screen. You got 1 going to second, 1 chasing the ball. Recover to get yourself back towards net. If you can, land towards the net, just come back this way, even if it takes a little bit slow, right? Boom. Now you're in with a straight line. Look how easy this cut is, right? Look how easy this touch is. We can keep Mayhem as extension after the challenge too. They can go up the sidewall. You can pop up to them. There's your counterattack. There's an overstep. There's a guy that's going to be awkward on the save. Crystal just repositions. As you bang it up to them, you land in midfield. They drop it on you for a free goal. Maybe not. Maybe they do. But either way, you get the breakthrough, right? You get the understanding. You can extend here. You can get that third lockdown. You got to get your positions in order. You got to make sure you have that coverage for a pass. Isolate the third. There's no reason to have 2 seconds. Again, we're in like 2/3, 2 seconds. Figure out who's second here, right? If I want to name somebody, Mayhem is in the same side. You've pushed a corner. Wolf can see both people on the same side here. Wolf should just isolate his third. Mayhem could easily push up to second. You could change this the other way too, but at the end of the day, I'm just giving you a standard to run on for now. Bring him into second, be available, make anonymous bang, and then now we have Wolf ready to go for the counterattack. He's third. Waits for the redirect. Boom. Right? Gets the overall engagement. Reads that. Gets the 50. Or the same way that we wouldn't have Mayhem there for the hit, so Aiden would have just made the free touch. Probably would have shot it, and then you would have had a free counterattack from here with a completely free ball. There's no way they followed it up, and so on. Again, isolate that third. If you are going to rotate, just make the full rotation. Post line. In. Up. Intercept here. Crystal on the left wall. Mayhem rotates the third. Good shot on them, honestly. Great kickoff. Okay. All right, try for 2 for 2, eh? I love the patience on Wolf here. Charge is thin. You don't have to be so short again. Rotate out wider. In. Facing in. Momentum now. You have faster acceleration into that. You get there at exactly the same time or earlier. But I love the patience. It's a great 50. Good challenge. Mayhem's the new third. Mayhem. A little bit deeper. Out this way. Rapid. Let Wolf fail to you, right? It's going to come back to you. Here's Anonymous. Boom. You're in. Shot. If the play succeeded, we already have Crystal here, right? Look at Crystal, ready to go. The whole way through. If Wolf makes the pass, I want Crystal ready in, and I want you back as third. Right? Back here. Pass goes in. Crystal beats Aiden from his backside. That's a very easy pass for Wolf to do. He just has to bang it. It comes down to Crystal, like, every time. And then, if they succeed in the dunk, then we have you ready. How's Crystal going to get back in time? She just took a challenge, right? Or they just took a challenge. Sorry if Crystal's not a sheep. Got me on the Crystal name, you know. Usually it's a feminine name. Anyway, Wolf over, through, bang, Mayhem up, through, gets bumped. We can isolate that third a little bit more on Crystal here, right? Rotate, continue through. Just go all the way up to third if you need to. If you need a corner boost, go grab it. If you only need the 12s, you can go turn 12 here, in, right, available. No turnaround time. You're just facing him the whole way through, right? You're still where you're comfortable. Boom, come in. Very similar line. A little bit more momentum from a little bit farther back, but still, you're able to get there just fine. Through over on the dunk. Just gotta lock down that third, right? A little bit farther back. Trust Wolf as the midfielder, right? Here's Aiden's hit. Third in, up, shot, right? Isolate it. You're in no rush to take these passes, take these shots. No one's passing you. Crystal's going for a shot. They'd save it. We need you ready for the counterattack. That's what your job is third, right? Identify that second. Wolf over. Mayhem goes net to second. Near post goes up backboard. Right here, we have a huge mix-up on what Mayhem's job is, right? I would just call Mayhem a second. If there's a chance this is getting 50'd, put Mayhem mid and put Crystal net. If this is getting dunked on barricade every time, you can go Mayhem backboard and then Crystal net, right? But either way, Crystal goes net and then Mayhem picks between these two, right? Since there's a chance of a 50 from the looks of it, right? Or they whiff. So you can start at the near post, then turn to midfield here because it's a whiff. Then you're covering mid and you're here immediately for the 0. But if they pop this into mid while you're going backward like this, it's very easy for Action just to shoot this as well. Shoot it on net over Crystal, and then you're awkward, you know, facing this way or up the backboard. So it's hard for you to come back down and get that save on the low shot. There's a lot of range basically, right? Where you're really, really stuck. So, yeah. overall thing about that when you're going near post and that, you guys do go for a near post second to a third, but then you flip it on Mayhem to be an awkward third, and then Crystal into the midfield second. It's a little awkward at the end. Overall, not too bad. When it comes,
Don't rotate third or extend midfield. Chase the ball like a fucking animal. Be a man.